Thanks for staying with us. The last part of this video, we're going to discuss what to do when you get to that level of weight loss that you are actively seeking. And many of you will find that that magic number in your head and what you thought you should weigh was kind of way off base. Unless, of course, you've been at that weight before and you know. So like I knew when I was 350 that, hey, I look happy with myself at 250. So for me, that was a goal. So if you don't know what your goal is, who cares? Wait until you get to the point where you're comfortable in sustaining that. And that is the key to knowing when you go on maintenance.
Victory lap, not finish line. You lost it, now keep it off. Congrats, you lost the weight, that's huge. But this is a lifestyle change, not a quick fix. Keeping the weight off is the real challenge. It's easy to slip back into old habits. This is about long-term health, not just fitting into a smaller size. Stay focused. You've come so far. Don't undo all your hard work. Exercise is key to maintaining weight loss. It burns calories and boosts your metabolism. Find activities you enjoy. This makes it sustainable. Try different classes. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days. Mix it up with cardio and strength training for the best results. Tracking your food intake keeps you accountable. It helps you identify potential pitfalls. Use a notebook, app, or website to log your meals and snacks. Be honest with yourself. Pay attention to portion sizes. They make a big difference in calorie intake. This isn't about restriction, it's about awareness. Knowing what you eat is powerful. Section 4. Slip-ups happen, get back on track. Don't beat yourself up if you overindulge or miss a workout. It happens to everyone. The key is to get back on track immediately. Don't let one setback derail your progress. View slip-ups as learning experiences. What triggered it? How can you prevent it next time? Remember, this is a journey, not a race. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Section 5. Cheat smart. Enjoy treats without the guilt. Deprivation leads to cravings and binging. Allow yourself a planned cheat meal once a week. This doesn't mean going overboard. Enjoy your favorite foods in moderation. Savor every bite and be mindful of your hunger cues. Stop when you're satisfied. This strategy helps you stay on track long-term. It keeps your sanity and your goals intact.
If you're still looking in the mirror and you don't have to worry about fancy gadgets to measure body fat, even the scale is only a loose measurement because it just tells you what you weigh overall. Muscle, bones, water, organs, the whole bit. It's not really telling you what your body composition is. The one thing that's not going to lie to you is the mirror. So if you're looking in the mirror and thinking, you know what, I'm not quite there, or bonus, I'm looking great, this is where I kind of want to maintain, then you kind of have to shift things a little bit into maintenance, knowing full well that you have to keep doing what it is that got you to that point, and you're going to have to stay consistent with it. So if you're doing 2-a-days, doing cardio and busting your ass on a step mill for an hour at a time, realize that that's likely what you're going to have to do to keep that up. Or if you're going to ease back on that a little bit, that you only do so gradually and you keep your eye on the mirror and the scale to see where you're comfortable letting up at. So it's going to be a long term. In our next longer video, we're going to discuss the exact mechanics of how to put your meals together, how to base your caloric intake, when to change, when not to change, and how to expect those results going forward using your trackers. But what I want to discuss is that the lifestyle and that switch in your head has to go click, and you realize that this isn't just a short period thing that I'm doing. This is a way that you have to manage your life going forward. So if you've always done certain things and you know in your head that those certain things are kind of sabotaging your plan, you're going to have to make that decision on how frequently you want to include them. So if every week is, you know, football with the boys or hockey with the guys or going out with the ladies and you know, pounding back drinks and food, and realize that that was part of the mess that got you in the problem in the first place, then you're going to have to tailor that accordingly. The way that I look at, and I don't call them cheat meals, because are you really cheating on your diet? No, you're rewarding yourself. So when you go out for that reward meal, it's because you've achieved something for that week. It's not a given. It's not a guarantee. It's not cut in stone in your calendar. You have to have deserved that. So did you get your workouts in? Did you follow the program the rest of the week? Did you see the results that you expected? If so, then you can have your reward meal, which shouldn't set you back at all. You're going to keep doing what it is that you're doing and incorporating that reward meal, and it should stay right around the same. Again, within reason. You're not going to go out and kill 2 buffets and 4 desserts and have piles of garbage food and expect that it's not going to do a little bit of damage to the scale over a period of time, and it's going to take you a while to recover from that. But those checks and balances mean that the deviations that you have from your plan have to be, now watch this twice if you need to, planned and deliberate. So what I mean by that is you know when it's going to take place, and you know where it's going to take place, and you know how. So I know that tonight I'm going to the Keg for dinner. I know that tonight I'm going to have this many calories. I already know what I'm going to order because I went on their website. I punched their information into my tracking app, so I know how many calories I'm going to eat. It's not going to be unplanned, and it's not going to be hit or miss. I'm going to know exactly. If I'm going out to have junk food, and keep in mind a big tip, there is no junk food allowed in your house unless you plan on consuming it right then and there. So don't stockpile shit for later. Don't have food in the house that you're going to be tempted to have a little bit here and a little bit there, because it's not going to make that much of a difference. And because you've been so good this week, that those little bits here and there, they add up to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And those are your off ramps on the highway that are just going to slow down your goal to the point where you're going to get frustrated and give up. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the videos, please leave a comment. Consider liking and subscribing for more. And we're going to be sure to get into, on our next long video, the exact mechanics on how you can start your 1 to 2 pound weight loss per week journey. And keep watching. Thanks again.